The $10,000 Bolt, the story of Charles Steinmetz. Opening shot, a hazy factory, sounds of machinery, slowing down in slow motion. Narrator calm, engaging tone. Sometimes, tightening a single bolt can save millions in losses. This is the story of a man small in stature, whose mind was so immense, he amazed the king of industry. Charles Proteus Steinmetz. The Wizard of Electricity. A mind still revered by scientists today. And Henry Ford, running the largest car factory in the world, one day faced a problem. His generator shut down, and no one could figure out what went wrong. And then Steinmetz stepped in. Title card: The $10,000 Bolt, The Genius of Charles Steinmetz. Section 1, Introduction and Background. Narrator: Charles Proteus Steinmetz was born in 1865 in Breslau, Germany. He was born with kyphosis, a condition that curved his spine. Just 4 feet tall. Hunched back. Unusually large hands and feet. But behind that body was a mind destined to change the world of electricity. Visuals, old photographs, glimpses of Breslau, Germany. He completed his education in Germany, but due to his political views and Jewish identity, he had to leave his homeland. He moved to America, where he soon got a job at General Electric. There, he conducted revolutionary research on alternating current, AC, that added a new dimension to the work of Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Section 2, Henry Ford's Problem. Narrator: It was the 1920s. Detroit, Michigan. Ford's legendary River Rouge plant, the largest industrial factory of its time. One day, the heart of the plant, a massive electric generator, suddenly stopped working. Production halted. Losses were mounting by the minute. Engineers tried everything, but nothing worked. So Ford decided to call in Steinmetz. Visuals, factory at a standstill, old photos of Henry Ford. Steinmetz arrived. He asked for just 3 things: a notebook, a pencil, and a cot. Then he spent 2 full days and nights beside the machine. No sleep, no talking, just listening, writing, and thinking. Section 3, Pinpointing the Problem. Narrator: On the 3rd day, Steinmetz gathered the factory staff. He asked for a ladder, a measuring tape, and a piece of chalk. Slowly, he climbed the generator, measured a section, and marked it with a chalk X. Then he said, "Open this panel, unwind 16 loops of wire from the coil here." The workers were baffled, but Ford's word was law. They followed the instructions. And the moment the task was done, the generator roared back to life, silent, smooth, and perfect. The factory was alive again. Section 4, The Invoice and the Genius. Narrator: A few days later, Henry Ford received a bill. $10,000. Ford replied, "This seems a bit much. Can you itemize it?" Steinmetz responded, marking with chalk $1. Knowing where to mark, $9,999. Ford paid the bill in full, without another word. Recreation of the invoice, Ford smiling. Section 5, The Legacy of Steinmetz. Narrator: This isn't just a story. It's based on a real incident, shared in a 1965 Life magazine letter by Jack B. Scott, whose father worked with Ford. Charles Steinmetz wasn't just an engineer. He was the man who turned complex numbers into the language of electricity. Today, when you talk about AC current, generators, or the power grid, their roots lie in Steinmetz's work. He gave us the formula for hysteresis loss. He researched electrical noise. He made high-voltage transmission possible. Section 6, Personal Life and Legacy. Narrator: In his life, Steinmetz wrote over 200 papers and held a patent. He lived simply, with a love for science, nature, and books. He was friends with Mark Twain and Einstein. A humble soul, and a giant mind. Visuals, his books, handwritten formulas, photos with a cat. Section 7, Lesson and Message. Narrator: What does Steinmetz's story teach us? That the value of knowledge isn't measured by how hard you hit the hammer, but by knowing where to hit. And sometimes, a single X can save $1 billion factory. Closing words. Narrator. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Because we bring you stories that hide great secrets. Title card. Knowledge is the only treasure that grows by sharing.